In this video, we will share with you 10 shocking travel tips for Italy that you didn't expect. So let's dive in. Number 1. Italians don't eat pizza for breakfast. When you think of Italian food, pizza is probably the first thing that comes to mind. But save your appetite for lunch or dinner, because Italians don't eat pizza for breakfast. In fact, breakfast in Italy is pretty simple. Most people eat sweet or savory pastries called cornetto, which are similar to croissants, and enjoy them with a cup of strong Italian coffee. Now, if you're thinking of having eggs, bacon, and sausage at an Italian restaurant, think again. These ingredients aren't commonly used in Italian cuisine, so you probably won't find them on the breakfast menu. Instead, try something new like a cappuccino or a glass of fresh orange juice. Who knows? You might just love it. Number 2. Tipping isn't necessary. In many countries, tipping is expected when dining out, but not in Italy. A service charge is already added to your bill, so there's no need to leave an extra tip. However, if you feel like the service was exceptional, leaving a small tip is always appreciated. Just keep in mind that it's not necessary. If you want to leave a tip, round up the bill or leave a few euro coins on the table. This is especially important in Venice, where tipping is not customary due to the high prices already being charged. No. 3. The Trevi Fountain isn't the only one. If you've seen the movie Ramon Holiday, you probably know about the Trevi Fountain in Rome. It's one of the most famous fountains in the world, and tourists flock to it every year to toss a coin and make a wish. But did you know that there are actually 4 other fountains in Rome that are just as beautiful? The Spanish Steps, the Pantheon, Piazza Navona, and the Quattrofontana all have stunning fountains that are worth checking out. And even though you may not get your wish granted, you'll definitely get some amazing photos. Number 4. Gelato is different from ice cream. When you're in Italy, you'll see signs advertising gelato everywhere. This popular dessert is a must-try when visiting the country. But did you know that gelato is different from ice cream? First, gelato is made with less cream and more milk than ice cream, giving it a denser, richer texture. Second, gelato contains less sugar than ice cream, making it a slightly healthier option. Finally, gelato is served at a higher temperature than ice cream, which helps to enhance its flavor. Try a scoop of gelato next time you're in Italy. You won't regret it. Number 5. Italians don't take cash. Italy is a very cash-free society. In fact, most Italians don't even carry any cash on them when they go out. They rely on credit cards, debit cards, and mobile payments instead. There are a few reasons for this. First, Italy is a very safe country, and cash is not needed for everyday purchases. Second, Italians trust each other more than people in other countries. This means that they do and feel the need to carry large amounts of cash on them in order to make purchases. Finally, Italians are very familiar with technology and are comfortable using it for everyday tasks, such as paying for groceries. As a tourist, this can be very convenient, as you won't need to worry about carrying around large amounts of cash while you're in the country. Just make sure to have a credit card or debit card with you in case you need to make a purchase. No. 6. You can walk on the Colosseum. Did you know that you can walk on top of the Colosseum? That's right. You can explore the ancient ruins and get a bird's-eye view of the Roman Forum. It's a truly unique experience that most tourists don't know about. To do this, you need to book a ticket for a guided tour. Tours are offered in various languages and last approximately 2 hours. You'll learn all about the history of the Colosseum and see things that most people never get to see. So if you're in Rome, be sure to check this out. Number 7. The Duomo is more than just a church. The Duomo in Florence is one of the most beautiful churches in the world. It is a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture and a testament to the incredible talent of the architects and artists who designed it. But did you know that the Duomo is also a museum? That's right. In addition to being a place of worship, The Duomo is also home to a number of priceless artifacts, including works by Michelangelo and Bruno Leschi. If you're interested in art or history, be sure to check out the museum. You won't regret it. Number 8. In Venice, sitting at a cafe table costs extra. If you're planning on spending some time sitting at a cafe table in Venice, then be prepared to pay extra. That's right. In Venice, sitting at a cafe table costs extra. This is because the tables outside cafes are in high demand, especially during peak tourist season. As a result, cafes charge a premium for customers who want to sit outside. The price varies depending on the location of the cafe, but expect to pay at least €2 per person. So if you're planning on getting a coffee or a drink at a cafe in Venice, then keep in mind that you'll have to pay extra if you want to sit outside. Number 9. You can see the Leaning Tower of Pisa from the train. Did you know that you can see the Leaning Tower of Pisa from the train? That's right. If you're traveling from Florence to Pisa by train, you'll get a sneak peek at the famous tower. The train actually passes right by the tower, so you'll be able to see it from the comfort of your seat. It's the perfect way to start your visit to Pisa. Just look out for the tower on the right side of the train as you approach Pisa. It's truly a sight to behold. 10. Italian food isn't always served with bread. When you think of Italian food, bread is probably the first thing that comes to mind. After all, pizza is basically just bread with sauce and cheese. But did you know that Italian food isn't always served with bread? In fact, many restaurants don't even offer bread as a side dish. This is because Italian cuisine is so diverse, and there are many dishes that simply don't pair well with bread. For example, pasta carbonara is a rich and creamy dish that doesn't need any bread to soak up the sauce. On the other hand, some Italian dishes are best enjoyed with a piece of crusty bread, such as bruschetta, topped with tomatoes and basil. Ultimately, whether or not Italian food is served with bread depends on the dish. So if you're in Italy, be prepared for anything. These are just a few of the many shocking travel tips for Italy that you didn't expect. From tipping to what to order at a restaurant, these tips will help you navigate Italy like a pro. So before you go, be sure to watch this video and learn everything you need to know. And if you're looking for more travel tips, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have videos on all sorts of topics, including how to save money on your next trip, how to pack light, and the best places to visit in Italy. Thanks for watching.